Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks, and this one's not that big a deal, but if you wanted to see, he's got a black lid for this hair. And I started thinking about, I could have made this box black, and then that's what his item's going to look like on the can, so it kind of stands out. But I was starting thinking, if you weren't going to print it on something dark, there's just colors and no lines to kind of keep this in. So how would you put lines around this uh, item? Let's see how big this thing is so we can use our nudge distance. It's just 10. I'm going to set our nudge factor on 12. And I'm going to take a rectangle and draw it around this box. And then I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool set on black, and then I'm going to nudge that out of the way. I'm going to actually nudge it twice. Then I'm going to take the inside and nudge it out of the way. So now we have, well, you'll just see in just a second. So now I'm going to take the outer block and go break the curve of, well, what you have to do really is go left click, right click. I'm going to go and do both of them. Left click, right click. Now what you have to do is outer one is to break the curve apart. And by doing that, you can get rid of this line. Now we can take both these lines. Well, yeah, there it is. And make it something thicker than a hairline. So it'll kind of show up a little bit. And then we can nudge it back over. And so now you have two outline lines that would maybe, if you were printing this on a yellow can or a yellow lid, this will kind of emphasize that rainbow. And there's a lot more you could do with this. You could, well, let's just play. Let's take away the lines real quick. Let's group all our colors together, because this would be a pretty cool effect. Control D to let me back up. Control G to group them together. And then we're going to Control D and duplicate them, and then kind of zoom in, and you've got a duplicate. Grab this corner and hold down your Shift key and bring that in to where you don't really have a gap. And we really got a gap, so I'm going to go back out. I'm still holding down the Control button or the Shift button, so we won't really have a gap. And you see what it's done. It looks pretty cool. But since it's a group now, we could actually rotate that, and because it's a circle, and put the colors wherever you wanted. And it would really, and you could just keep going with that and Control D and make that, beside being a barber pole, it would be a pretty neat deal. Now, they're not ever going to meet up because the outer circle is actually longer than the inner circle. Anyway, just playing around. Hope that helped. Thank you for watching.